I'm talking about watercolor paper, and you must make sure when you buy watercolor paper that it's 100% rag content and that it's acid free, because if you don't, it's always better to get that kind of paper, especially if you use white, because it discolors after some time. So please really get the best qualities only. This is a especially nice one because it's not really pink like this. This is just a cover, and it's glued. The paper is glued on all sides. The paper is glued on all sides. Even see, like this is a, I don't know, there are quite a few sheets in this, maybe 25, and they're all like glued together. They're all like glued together. After you paint it, then you take the brush, any knife or anything, and you open it up. Because when you start using watercolor on the paper, it starts warping, and the water collects in places you don't want. So the thing is better to get the ones that are glued. If you cannot get the ones that are glued, then what you can do is take a wooden surface like a tray or anything like that, and take the paper and tape it with tape on all sides before you start painting. Okay? We are just going to make it wet, because that's a typical thing which you can do with watercolor paper, is just give it what they call a wash, but we're not talking about the painting today. We're just basically, you can see already that even though it's glued, it's still wrinkling, you know, it's still wrinkling. It will have that tendency. Later on it will dry more or less straight, hopefully. Okay, so we make a little bit of a blue sky. You can see that it just used plenty of water. We have to make sure it's nice to let it also, and do all sorts of things with it. Okay, we're going to make it rain. Skies are happening. Rainy skies. You can have a nice little landscape, maybe. Use plenty of water, that's why it's called watercolor paper. It's best to use lots of water, and then as you keep, automatically things will blend. Automatically. Okay, let's have a little bit more happening here, and then we can do some more things like that. Your clouds are raining. Clouds are raining. And as the paper dries, you can just use more paint. Let's blend these two together a little bit. And I'm using the cheapest of Indian brushes, by the way. So this is a bit like dry. So you can see the effect is very different. It's not running like this, but it's a dry brush, and the paper is drier here. Yeah? Here it's a little wetter, so the effect is different. It's a little bit wetter, so the effect is different. We are just making a very simple landscape. So That's the scene with the watercolor paper.